Hello, and welcome to Calming the Chaos, where we present tips, tools, and techniques to help you find peace in a chaotic world. I'm your host, Tracy Canella, licensed mental health counselor at Lokahi Counseling. This channel and the Calming the Chaos podcast is for those who want self-help and education. It's not a substitute for counseling or psychotherapy. So if you like the information, please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Thanks so much for listening. And now, let the chaos begin. Hello. Here I am once again and trying to calm the chaos. Looks like somebody is already sending me a message. This is so fun, I think, anyway. So I see that there's a couple people in chat, and we're just getting started here. So anyway, happy solstice, everyone. Today is December 21st, and so this is apparently the darkest day of the year, and hopefully this will bring a little bit of light into people. And I was reading about Jupiter and Saturn and how they're going to be the closest they have been to each other in our solar system for the last 600 years. So it's been kind of neat to, just figure this out and figure out what's going on up in our skies. I know here in our skies, we've got a lot of rain, and rain that might actually turn to snow. And I have another comment. Oh, okay, great. Hi, Sagacious. Good to see you. And then there's somebody else, Amy. Hello. Yeah, Timmy doesn't like to talk about snow because he's from Detroit area and they have a lot of snow there. And he was so happy to move to Washington State, where we have a more temperate climate, if you want to say that. So, and while I'm thinking about the movement of the planets, and today is supposed to be that day of calm in all this chaotic 2020, it's supposed to sort of level out today. Anyway, that's what my friend Rosie the astrologer says. I will leave a link in the description of the show if you'd like to check out her transit talks. She's very optimistic about the future. And hello, JD. Good to see you. I am so sad to hear that your daughter's not going to be able to make it home for Christmas. I guess the UK right now in certain parts are on tier 4 and people aren't able to go in and out of the borders. Nobody's able to go into the UK at all, I believe. All of the borders are closed. So I'm so sorry to hear that. Let us know if we can do anything to help. Maybe we can make a video. And by the way, we will be showing a couple of things in just a couple of moments, but I do want to make sure that Mark and Scott, the twins, are here. And just want to make sure that they're okay to do the game show portion of this part. I don't know if I said hello to Amy, but hello. Good to see you here. And welcome. Yeah, JD and I still have to get that duet together where we're going to be playing spoons and my saxophone or whatever else. So, wow, there's just a big U-Haul truck that just pulled up. Are they doing deliveries from U-Haul now? That's interesting. There's somebody getting out of a U-Haul truck and coming up to our door. So hopefully it's a good thing. Hopefully there's not people moving in. It's like, oh yeah, welcome to our home. Come on and bring your COVID. Bring your COVID. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey, Mary. Nice to see you. Yeah, that is so not true. You did not rent out the downstairs, Timmy. Oops, that's Mary. Well, hello, Mary. But no. Okay. Oh, it's our Chewy order. It's our pet's food. It's here. Wow, it's coming through U-Haul. That's interesting. I just did not notice that. So you might hear a doorbell ring. Sometimes they do that. But yeah. Well, it's a good week, I think, anyway. It's nearing toward the end of the year, and we've got our pet's food here. And it's been really busy at work. People are going through a lot of chaos. And then, of course, this is my home office, and I actually get in my car and drive to my office that I see clients in, and I see some of the clients in person, some of the clients through telehealth. And this week has been especially challenging. And especially since the fact that they were doing some construction on the building. And hello, I have a problem. Morning. Yeah, it's probably like 8 or 9 o'clock there, huh? In Australia. So hello to the Kangas for me. Yeah, and so these people were just making a bunch of noise, which is really hard because I'm a professional listener and it's really difficult. And then there was this one dude. So I'm in this in-person session, my window's open, and I've got my fan and my air purifier and my air cleanser. And then this dude is like on the balcony right next to my office, and he's like smoking a cigarette. So all the cigarette smoke's coming into my office, just awesome. And then I'm working with a client, and they start running this power saw. It's like, I mean, really, literally, it sounded like that. And I'm just like, all right, so I put on my mask and go next door and say, hey, much like my last live stream with Kelly and Rabid Dog, just had to say, like, can we come to some sort of an agreement here? And this guy was not wearing a mask, and he was just like, nope. So it was kind of funny that happened to me just like right on the heels of this whole thing that I did last week with Kelly and Rabid Dog. This dude's like, no. And I said, listen, can't you run your saw out in the parking lot? And then he says, well, I guess I can, but I can't run this drill. And I was like, okay, let's compromise. So that happened, and that was not cool. And, but then again, it was a good week because I had a lot of really good progress with clients moving in and moving on. I think a lot of people want resolution to this year. And I've been really referring everybody to Rosie at the astrologer's website. She's in Olympia, Washington. She's amazing. She's great. And she gives a lot of optimistic outlook for the next year in 2021, and starting with today. So I'm really happy to be here. And part of the reason I am here is because of an event that happened this week on Sagacious Angels channel. And so in order to provide some context for that, I just want to let you guys know that I usually get up in the morning at between 5:30 and 6 a.m. And as soon as my feet hit the floor, I am serving my cats. So one of them is a senior cat, and he needs medicine. And we go into a little bit of detail on Sagacious's live yesterday. She and I talked, and so if you want to check it out, go check out her video called Pre-Xmas Wobbles. And it was just done yesterday, and I came onto her show, and we were talking a little bit about my little, my routine that I have. So hi, juror number 4. Welcome. Good to see you here. And so I'm in the middle of doing this, and I noticed Sagacious is on live, and this is in the morning. And I was like, dude, this is great. So what I typically do is I have this coat that it has a zipper pocket in there, and I have my little phone in there, and I got my headphones in, and I'm tending to my cats, and I'm getting them their medication, their treats, their playtime in downstairs. And then somebody who is a listener on Sagacious Angels channel posed a couple of questions, because here's Sagacious. She's like so sweet to me. She's like saying all this really kind stuff, like, oh, Tracy's amazing. You know, she's amazing. That's my best, Sagacious. You can tell me if I totally flubbed that, Sagacious, because I know you're listening. It's like, she's amazing. And I was like going, wow, that's great. I had no idea people would think that, because I didn't do anything. Kelly and Rabbit Dog were the ones who were just being amazing in my point of view. And so I'm listening to this, and then somebody brings up a question. And they said, I'm not a fan of Calming the Chaos. And of course, not everybody's going to be a fan of me. I get that. But what she did do is she brought up some of the history that I have had with one said armchair detective. And so she brought up these questions about like this and that and the other thing. And I'm sort of debating about whether or not I want to actually address her questions, because she and I talked last night on Sagacious Angel's channel, and she was just so sweet. And we came to an agreement, which is great, because, you know, I wasn't able to come to an agreement with that. Well, I guess I was able to come to an agreement with that construction worker at my office, but it was easier to do this with this one listener on Sagacious Angel's channel. If you want to take a listen, go over to her channel and look at her last 2 live streams. They're great. So I enjoy them. I do. So. But I was thinking, you know, let's just do a Q&A. And if people actually want to ask me questions, that's wonderful. But in the meantime, I really thought, you know, now that like all 15 of you have rolled in, I would just do this thing for you, because I thought this was really super cool. Yesterday, I went into Armchair Detectives chat and I said, hi, AD. And so I wasn't kicked out. So that was awesome. But the cooler thing is that we had a little conversation, and I'm going to be playing it right now. We had a conversation Saturday night, and it kind of explains a little bit of what I'm talking about with the questions that happened on Sagacious Angel's live stream. And so I'm hoping my technology works with me and I'll be able to play this. But check it out. Here's me and AD. Wow, Armchair, I am so amazed that you are letting me on your channel. How the heck have you been?
Oh, hello, Calming Chaos. I'm fine. Everything's just so cheerio here. It's great. How have you been?
You know, I've just been calming the chaos, doing my thing, you know. Oh, I noticed you have a blazer on now and a little t-shirt. It's just so cute.
It's just how I roll these days. That's how the kids say, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay. Well, so here I am. I just wanted to talk to you for a little bit because, you know, there's been some rumors about us out there. Like I was flirtatious with you, or like I did something inappropriate or whatever. So I just wanted to talk to you about that. Like, is that all right? I mean,
that's just fun. Are you flirting with me right now? Because I'll get the indication that you're being a bit flirtatious.
No, I'm not. What do you mean? I don't do flirtatious, you know. It's just getting really hot. I'm just gonna have to take my. Okay.
Are you wearing any clothes?
Of course I am. Look at me. I'm fully dressed. I'm just a little bit hot under the collar right now, you know. I'm just postmenopausal and, you know.
Are you mocking me?
Oh, I guess I am.
Oh, see, there you go again. Let's get down to the crux of this, shall we? We're going to get down to the nitty gritty. And you see, I brought you on because I want you to analyze these. I've got these letters right here. These letters right here. I've got them. Oh, I'm losing my crime scene.
I just need a drink.
Oh. So I've got these letters, and for those of you who want to see all the letters I've got, just sign on to my Patreon page, Patreon, and you can get them. It's just, you know, you just got to pay me. And so these, I want you to help me to analyze these letters. These have come straight from Chris Waltz.
Well, I had to cut it off there because StreamYard wouldn't let me download anymore, but there is more. What do you guys think? Me and AD back in action together, analyzing letters. Analyzing letters. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, hi, Armchair Detective, enough is enough. Oh, you're going to really like this next part because it's about something that is near and dear to your heart. So awesome. Yeah. And be thinking about your questions that you might want to ask me about my relationship with AD, past, present, future, whatever. And we will go from there. Hi, Joe Madre. Yeah, good comment. Somebody said AD was handsome, and then AD went back in time looking younger. Looking great. Oh, hi, Mom. There's my mom. Yeah, I don't know that my mom knows a whole lot about the whole thing with Armchair Detective, but I'm sure it would be a good sort of thing to talk with her about in Zoom sometime. So, yes, very much appreciative of the accent. It kind of reminds me of Austin Powers a little bit, but we'll get into that. There's only one more piece left. Yeah, Tracy's mom. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can get this other part to play. And so, yeah, let's see what happens next.
Ooh. Okay.
So these are important. So, and they are straight. These are actual letters. So here's the first one. I don't know what this means, but.
Ooh, that must mean that they built a tent somewhere. Maybe with like you, like, or oh,
I don't know, but they get a little bit more innocuous because I got this one too.
ooh, that's so intriguing. I like it. Well, yes. Okay. Well, so the loop in the D was deception, and D is deception. So, okay, well, awesome, AD. Well, I'm so glad we can work together again.
Are you flirting with me again?
Absolutely not.
Really? I don't know. I think I need to pull out my pendulum and find out. I've got this new pendulum here.
Oh, not the pendulum.
Yeah, and you know, I think sometimes, you know, the pendulum, it goes crazy, and I have no idea what's going on with it.
Wait.
Just look at it.
Your hand and let me see the pendulum and see that you're not moving. Oh, okay. You're not moving it. You're not moving it. Really? Okay. Well, so does that mean yes or no? What?
I don't know.
You have crime scene written all over your face. I don't know. This is weird. Wow, it's like surreal. You're being taken over by your back. Oh, there you are. Okay, so are you moving that pendulum?
I do. I don't know. I'm not moving the pendulum. The pendulum was moving on its own, just doing crazy things, and it has been lately. Maybe you need to draw me a tarot card. Can you do that? Can we draw some tarot cards?
Well, I do happen to have my deck available here. So, okay, AD. So what's the question that you want to be asking the Divine Tarot? What is the question? I'm sorry.
What is the meaning of this letter right here I got from Chris Watts?
Letter. Okay. Oh, there's some. Oh, it popped out. Sorry. It's called the Magician. The Magician popped out. All right. So the Magician, so what's going on with that? Like, are you a magician or what?
I do have some magical qualities about me.
Oh, behave. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to flirt with you because I'm married.
Does your husband know that you're doing this? How does he feel about our relationship?
Of course he knows what we're doing. He loves you. Absolutely. He does not care at all what I'm doing in my snow cap and my whatever I've got. So the magician is skill, diplomacy, and pain, loss, disaster, self-confidence, will, and address. What do you have to say about that?
Address? I've got strong will. Of course I do. Well, that's why my pendulum is so big. See?
Hey, it's not the size that matters, right? Or is it?
It's how it swings.
It's how it swings, baby. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to mock you. You know, there's a lot of things I'm not supposed to do that have to do with you. I just want to know, like, are we okay? Like, here I am just doing my own thing, and here you are doing your thing, and like, are we still friends? Like, could you?
Oh, I want you to be my friend. It's, sometimes I get handcuffed and I don't know. But again, if you want to see all the letters I have, just sign into my Patreon page and well, pay me and I'll show you the rest of the letters. I've got 23 more, 26 letters in all, and I can show you all of them.
I definitely love that we are still friends.
Of course we're friends. What give you any other indication that we wouldn't be friends?
Oh, that's so great.
You're always welcome here, combing chaos.
Yeah.
And we've got lots of chaos to comb. I thought I saw a shadow behind you just a second ago. Is that your husband? Is he peeping in on us?
Hey, Timmy, go away. Go. No, it's...
You've got shadows.
No.
And the whole trick to everything is the shadows.
He knows where he knows. Okay. So speaking of shadows, there's a big shadow on your face. I've never seen you with a beard before. It's so...
Oh, you see, this is my new regiment here. I figured if I'm going to be exploring shadows, I might as well have a 5 o'clock shadow myself. And I figured if 5 o'clock shadows are good, maybe a 10 p.m. shadow might be even better. So I've taken it 2 steps further and I've gone with the 48-hour shadow.
48-hour shadow. What an overachiever you are, AD. Oh my gosh.
Are you look at you. You're so flirtatious, Calming.
Can't help it around you. Okay, well, I'm gonna put my coat back on here. I'll just be myself, and I just really appreciate seeing you. Thank you so much for forgiving me and for being my friend through all this. I appreciate it.
It's always appreciative to have Calming when we have chaos.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
Till next time, you're always welcome here. And remember, no hiding place.
Oh my gosh. I'm like cracking up here. I cannot believe we did that. Let me bring Timmy up. Timmy, you ready to come up? JD says, cover yourself up, Tracy. Oh, gosh.
Oh, sorry. I'm playing with my pendulum again. I'll take care of it.
Just take care of your pendulum, please. Yeah. What was that? I mean, gosh, just a monumental event to where I was able to hang out with Armchair Detective. What do you think?
I'm surprised he gave you even the time of day.
Yeah, well, I wish he were more like you. Oh, wait, he kind of is. What's going on with that 5 o'clock shadow of yours?
It's just my 48-hour shadow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah, well done. So this is the Q&A part. I'm a little concerned because I haven't heard from Scott. Where's Scott?
Well, Scott wasn't feeling well again. He said he's been in a lot of pain over the past few days.
Oh,
But
no. Well,
Mark might know more about that.
okay. Well, we'll get to that in a little bit because we have a backup plan. If Scott wasn't able to compete today, I will be able to take his place. But I'll just sort of channel what Scott would maybe say, and he can take a rest because if he's sick, he doesn't need to be on. But anyway. Oh, is that a brother jab?
Yeah, I can see that.
A brother jab. It's painful sitting in a chair all day. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, how much effort really is it to turn on your camera? I don't know.
Well, it's a lot of effort if you're going to do a game show with what do you call it? A consequence, because this is
yeah.
The consequence might be not so great. And
where's my tango? I need my tango.
Wait a minute here. You need to get out of, hi Sherry. You need to get out of form here. I don't want Armchair to be intruding in our personal life. Yeah. But it was fun, wasn't it? Wasn't that fun? And your green screen. Tell them about how we rigged up the green screen.
Oh gosh, it was a green bed sheet draped over 2 mic stands. 3 mic stands. Actually, it was 3 mic stands. That's right.
Yeah. We tried a green screen down there in the man cave, and it kind of worked, but with the pendulum and him dangling it made Crime Scene appear across his face. Hilarious. Completely hilarious. I would recommend anybody doing a parody video, and that pretty much answered any kind of the question. It's just amazing that you've got those letters.
Got the letters.
Nitty-gritty letters from Christopher Watts that we
26.
analyzed.
I've got 26 of them.
Yes, 26.
Just log into my Patreon page, pay me some money, and I'll reveal the other 23.
23. Well, have you seen any questions? I have not seen any questions that people have for me. I've got 4 from somebody, but I don't know if they still want those questions answered or not. This is great. I was wrapping presents yesterday when Sagacious was on her live, and I had the most fun just listening and wrapping. It made the time go by really fast. And then when I was done wrapping, I just popped onto her show. So it was completely fun. It was amazing. That's my best Sagacious impersonation that I can do. So, all right. So Little Savvy does not have any questions. Are you sure? Just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah. Some people have some comments about money, or as Sagacious says, money. It's all about the money.
I did plug my Patreon page a few times, didn't I? So that you can see all the letters.
You really should start a Patreon page. I mean, yourself, Timmy, no kidding. You are very entertaining and charismatic, and I don't see why you can't have a Patreon page. If you did, what would you discuss? What do you think?
Tango.
Tango? Do you have some tango with you today?
No, I don't have any tango. I'm looking.
Oh, okay. I just have some Fred Meyer brand water here just in case I get thirsty during the stream. But okay. Well, yes. Oh, JD, you are singing my song. I'm not fond of wrapping presents either. That is not my favorite thing. That comes very close to unloading the dishwasher, in my opinion. I love doing crafts, so man. But Pastor Mark likes wrapping. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Yeah, he says he liked me wrap them. Yeah. I thought there was another question, but no, there's not a question. No question. After that video, it just cleared everything up between me and Armchair Detective. Really? Do you have a question, Timmy? Would you like to question my fidelity or my honesty or any kind of flirtatiousness?
Well, yeah, I've got the question. You must have a very small chest of drawers, because you don't wear very many clothes.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't wear many clothes. I'm wearing pants. See, look, I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing this cute little thing, and it has. Oops.
Oh, there you go again.
I'm trying to show you my fur. Oh, that might be taken wrong. It's fur. Fur. This sweater is super cute. It's got fur. All right. Well, I am kind of into clothes, but not as much as my sister Anna is. She is really, I mean, she has like a pair of flip-flops for every outfit, and she's always dressed to the nines. I'm just like kind of dressed to the fives, maybe. So, all right. Well, so you don't have any other question except for the fact that sometimes I appear somewhat naked on.
There's not much to your clothes, really.
Wait, do you have a problem with that?
Not really.
Maybe we should talk about this.
There's no problem. I mean, maybe you have too many.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I have too. I actually, you know what? Just sort of a spoiler alert. We are going to do a closet cleansing chaos in the future because my closet has become out of control. You are right. With clothes that I don't wear, and I do need to sort of minimal. I need to become a minimalist and to minimize my clothes.
We have a question here.
We do. Where? Oh, hello. Oh, yes, Iva. Okay. Yes, she is one of those people who is going to bring up the hard questions.
Scammer?
Right.
I'm no scammer.
Wait a minute. Where's your? Okay, so that's the other thing is that the white hairspray that we got, Armchair Detective. Well, I don't know what it was. I think it only works on blondes because it just did not do what we expected. We should have just gotten a white wig or something like that for old Timmy. And he had to scrub it all out of his hair too. But your hair looks great today, huh? Yes. All right. Question. Yay. All right. When did you realize AD was a scammer, Tracy? What actually did you read, hear, or see? Yeah, and it wasn't a peak moment for me. It was more of and I wouldn't actually call him a scammer. I would say that there are some things that he has done with his channel that have been a sort of, I'm not going to say even deceptive, but what he does with his channel is he lures people in with his show and some of his guests, which I was one of them. And then I had actually looked at a pattern of these guests that come on his show, and I was one of them. And during the time that I was on there, it was probably within the span of like 2 or 3 months. I was actually in this sort of space to where it's like, wow, he really values my opinion and he really wants some information out of an expert. And this is so cool. And it's also entertaining. But then the audience over there really did not like some of the things when I started to confront him about like, hey, how come I can't go on to other channels? And he was like, you can go where you want to go. And I said, okay, but apparently like people on your side don't like me and people on their side don't like me. So where can I go freely? And that's when I started to realize, Iva, that that the whole like culture that he was building over there, and maybe whether intentional or not, was something that was not helpful to me as a person. And then also with the money thing, I don't know how much money he makes, to be honest. I do know that I subscribed to his Patreon for 3 months. That would be May, June, and July of 2020. And so he got like $30 out of me. But I actually enjoyed some of the content. And so scammer, maybe we could talk a little bit more about what scammer is. I think maybe people may not be as educated as they could have been. And then I got educated by just sort of checking some facts, looking at some history, and nothing against him as a person, but the things that he has done, not being, yeah, just sort of not being completely transparent and honest has been a bit of a struggle for me. But as a person, I you know, I don't have anything against the guy. So I hope I answered it. Iva asked me to clarify if you'd like. I can't even find your question now. Where is it? I got it. Okay, there it is. Yeah. So, oops. Oh, hi, Paul. I didn't see it come in. Welcome. And I don't know if anybody saw any other questions.
Paul had asked if AD ever asked you if you were naked, or what was the question? He said, "Oh, didn't he accuse you of being naked?" And
yeah. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He did. He says, "Are you wearing any clothes?" And I was actually wearing the same in the video that we just played. I was wearing the exact same top. And so that's why I put it on Saturday when we did the spoof, because it was the exact same top. And it was like my hair was like, so if I took this off like this.
There you go again.
No, I'm not.
With me.
I'm not naked here. So with the camera, this camera was not a camera that I was using at the time. It was one that was a little closer, so you can only see like the top part. You can see, you know, like my shoulders, but you couldn't see evidence of anything else. And so I had to like flip my hair back and just say, "Hey, I'm actually wearing clothes. You know, thank you very much," sort of thing. So, but that was in the summer. It is cold here, so I have to put this back on because it is cold here. So yeah, what are people thinking about scammer? I don't know, like scammer, like scamming people out of money, because it's my opinion that people, they do their research and they give their money to the people that they want to give their money to. But then I don't know that some people actually really care to do intensive education. Now for me, I saw that there was a huge sort of social justice component to the whole reason that people want Armchair Detective taken down off of YouTube. And I want to be very clear. I don't care whether he's up or down. I don't. I do believe that people are going to say what they want to say. And what my hope is that he would reform and do something, because he's got a lot of talent in other areas. Like, do something besides talking about one case and a family who has very much asked him to stop talking about the case. And I've stopped talking about the case, and the family has asked me to do that though personally. So I honored their wishes. He actually was asked by that same family to stop talking about the case too, and he did not honor their wishes. And so that's up to him. I'm not judging him at all. I know others do. And again, I'm only responsible for me and my actions. So hopefully I wasn't just blabbering around there. So he's a liar and a scammer. Ooh, JD, them strong words. Be interesting to know a little bit more about what you think. And then Iva, look, oh, there we go. Thank you, Iva. I will do that, girl. I wonder if it's here. I wonder if the word scammer is actually in the Oxford American Dictionary. Let's see. Yeah. Are there any more questions as I am? Oh, I turned the page to snot. Let's just look at the definition of snot, just because I'm just wildly curious about what it says about snot. Snot. Mucus discharge from the nose. Number 2, a contemptible person. Snot. Vulgar. It says snot, vulgar. All right. What was I doing again? Oh, scammer. Scammer. Yes. So, wow. This has a lot of words in it.
Sorry.
Yes, of course, Iva, you would say that, right? Scammer, we're scammer, scalper.
Mark posted something. He says a person who commits fraud or participates in a dishonest scheme. So.
Oh, I don't even I have scamper in here. Scam. Yeah, a fraudulent scheme, especially for making money quickly. All right. So Iva, you wanted me to look up that definition. What is Mary wants to know if AD's picture is in the dictionary. No, Mary, his picture is not here in the dictionary next to scam. It isn't. But yeah, it's thank you, Mark, for helping me out with that. So Iva says it's him, and I don't know. I don't know how much money he makes. He'll say he doesn't make any money on YouTube, but then he has 1,000 subscribers on Patreon, paying at least $5 a month, and so that does add up. And then he does promise, like the letters.
I got them.
They were promised, and then it was kind of not delivered fully. And then, I don't know. I don't like calling people names. So like calling him a scammer would be calling him a name. And I don't like doing that. Any kind of letter of the word, I don't like that. So yeah, so we could say that there have been some questionable practices that may concern money and possible leading people to a certain way of investing their money that isn't completely true. Is that am I being too politically correct? Do I need a thought cloud? Like,
well,
this is what I really think.
All. If you want me to explain it all, just log into my Patreon page and pay me, and I'll explain it all to you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So Sagacious says about 12,000 a month. Now I have not seen his W-2 or his, I don't know, his, oops. There it is. I have not seen his income at all. And we could estimate to guess based on the people who are subscribing to him and paying him. However, they may be completely satisfied with the product that they're getting. I may not want the dog hair dryer, that they're advertising on QVC network or whatever it is, but I might buy it anyway because my dog needs his hair dried. And people might think, oh, that's a scam. That's just a waste of money. Well, that might be one person's judgment, but possibly a person who just kind of wants the dog to dry out. Well, we'll have a different opinion. For me, it was entertainment and actually a chance to participate and meet some really cool people in his chat before they turned on me. But I don't actually bear them any ill will at all. But it fills some time, especially with COVID. Yeah. So maybe his new subs are gullible. And I don't know that for sure, but I do know that it served a purpose for the time that it did. And I don't regret it because even the worst of circumstances present a learning experience, in my opinion. What do you think, Timmy?
Oh, I don't know. He's whatever.
What about what Mary says right here about 4 murdered people being considered entertainment? And so I'm gonna clarify that. It wasn't a question, but I'm gonna clarify that. But I do want to hear from Timmy what he thinks about that.
Well, I think this would be sort of a moot point if Netflix didn't do a documentary on it and just brought it all back up again. And that's my issue with it is if this is something that somebody wanted to just let's let it be done with and let's not talk about it anymore. Then Netflix comes out with a documentary, which obviously people knew it was in the works, and it just stirs the pot all back up again. Yeah. So.
Hi, Kelly Dawn. Thanks for joining us. I always like to see your comments wherever I see you. I see you in a lot of places. So no. So Mary, no. 4 people being murdered is not considered entertainment. And that would actually be, in my opinion, in the realm of education, and people who follow true crime are educated about the facts of a case or facts of, in this case, a murder. And so the entertaining part, though, is the way he presents himself and the way his quirky little kind of sense of humor is. And let us all remember what Phoebe brought to point not too long ago, I think maybe a couple months ago, about the whole green screen fail, and the whole like Maureen couldn't get out of her live stream. I mean, there's been so many classic funny. In the process of talking, Armchair Detective has been like the Pink Panther. In fact, I was trying, I had recorded myself playing the saxophone on the Pink Panther, and I wanted to play it on this live stream. I just did not have enough time to upload it because when we were doing our sound check, found out that none of my sounds worked, and I only had a chance to upload 3 of them. So my Pink Panther will have to wait. But I do feel a little bit like the Clouseau-ish sort of thing, and I absolutely adored the Pink Panther. So that's the entertaining part for me, Mary. It's not the fact that these 4 people die, and especially not, thinking about that. So, okay, was there something? There was something else that Kelly Dawn said there. Okay, let's see what Kelly Dawn said. Clever manipulation tactics to an audience where many are unfortunately ignorant. He uses reverse psychology and guilt, deceives almost daily. False information is dangerous. Right, like buyer beware. I think that's probably true. Some people who are able to say, or like when he started talking, and I don't say the T word, which is can you say it, honey?
The T word.
The word that I promised never to say about what he used to say about other channels being blank channels.
Yeah. Trolls.
Yeah.
Trolls.
Yeah, and when I heard about those other channels, I was curious, and I did a little bit of investigating, and that was the beginning of trying to learn a little bit more about what was really going on. And I don't call them that. I call channels and creators. And every bit of information is just a drop in the bucket of what I want to see and what I learn. So thanks, Kelly Dawn, for that. And any other questions? And there's a lot of opinions. A lot of
conversation here.
Oh, hi, Michael Shaw. Hi, Michael Shaw. I have not seen you before. Remember that when he returned to the case, he started the good old day. He stated the good old days are back. A sub got even more excited by saying happy days are here again. Yeah, because he did actually return. He decided this summer to not talk about the case anymore. And I actually loved it. He started doing, reviews on music, and he started just doing like shows. But he did return to the case. And so people just can continue to deviate back to the case, the Christopher Watts, Shanann Rusek case. And unfortunately, it's such a puzzle to everybody. It just seems like some people just can't get their brains wrapped around it. So, all right. So, well, if anybody has a question after this, that's great. I don't want to take up too much time. And I know Pastor Mark has been eagerly awaiting. I just want to check in with him. And again, we're going to be continuing to monitor. Actually, Timmy's going to monitor the chat because I've got to monitor the sound effects. I'm going to now bring our brother, Mark, into the stream. Wow, Mark, you're in the dark. Ooh, that
rhymed. Is it dark in here?
Yeah. What's up with you? There you go.
I'm a poet and I don't know it. Mark, you're in the dark. He's going to go turn on the light. Well, I didn't mean to chase him away. Oh, there he is. Oh, hi.
There he is.
Good to see you. So what's going on with Scott? What's going on with your twin?
I don't know. He just said he's been in pain.
Oh, okay. Well, how are you feeling?
I'm great. I'm just great. I can't complain.
I saw I saw some things, some pictures of some things, and I just want to say, nice work.
Oh, nice thank you.
Yeah, beautiful work. That's all I'm going to say. Well, are you ready to play match game with my meager attempts at sound effects? And I can be the other person. You are it. Do you got your? Now I don't.
Ready.
I don't have a marking pen. Oh yes, I do. I do have a marking pen up here, so I can take Scott's place. But okay, so here
No,
here's
you can't.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because that would make me your twin, right?
Yeah, but you just wouldn't know some of the answers. It'd be unfair.
But I wrote the questions, dude.
Oh.
But I'm gonna be thinking like Scott would think. I'm gonna take my Tracy hat off, and I'm gonna be trying to say, okay, what would Scott answer? And so to make it a fair competition.
She's gonna take her hat off and put her bald skull on and be like Scott. So she'll be like that.
And you can't say hamburger for an answer every time.
Yeah, well, that's what you were saying about him, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to be Scott in the physical form, but I'm going to be channeling Scott from his bed. Is he in his chair or his bed? What do you think, Mark?
In his chair out in the living room, probably.
Chair out in the living room. Okay. Well, are you familiar with Match Game, the Match Game show?
Yes.
Okay. So the Match Game show has questions that you just got to fill in the blank, right? So whoever loses this competition, like who knows Timmy the best? These are all questions about Timmy, your brother.
We have to donate to you?
No, there's okay.
You've got to log on to my Patreon page to get the right answers.
No, these are okay. So there's a list of 4 consequences you have to do if you are the loser. Okay. So you ready to hear the consequences?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, you could sing a song until Tracy hits the buzzer. Okay. So there you go. 2, you can show us your dance moves. So you got dance moves. You can show us your dance moves. All right. 3, sock inspection, which basically means you put your foot up to the camera with your sock and you have to take your sock off. And we get to see your nasty toes and your nasty sock. Okay. We're going to look at your sock. All right. Some twisted mind invented this game. I'm not sure who. And number 4, make 4 animal noises. So those are the consequences. So the loser has to do one of those 4 things. You can choose whichever one you want. So are you still game?
Yeah.
He's not looking. I can remind you of the consequences later on, but there's only well, there was 7 questions. They won't go. And I don't have my music. I wish I did. Maybe Timmy, do you have some Match Game music you can get for us?
Oh, I can try and find.
Okay. Yes, because I was really expecting. So I'm just ripping up some
paper
right now. So yeah, but
we're not boring too many people here.
Well, you know, if they want to leave, they can leave. But if they want, is
there
somebody?
You go. JD's going to play the spoons for us.
She needs to come up. Where is JD?
Same place she's been for the last 53 minutes.
She's shy. Do you really want to come up and play the spoons, JD?
I thought she said she did. I have my spoons. Ah, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. You ready?
Wait. Okay, yeah. So you got it?
Oh, there we go. I should save that.
Oh, now she has a tambourine too. JD's got a tambourine as well. There you go. Match Game.
Do you have the interlude music?
I doubt it. I could probably find it. Wait.
It goes wow, wow, bow, 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 bow.
Oh, this one. I think this is it. Let me see.
Yes, that's it. That's what I want. That's what I want, baby. Yeah. And so when Mark and I are well, actually, I'm going to be Scott. So when we are considering our answers, if you could just play that. Oh, but you're going to be considering your answer too. But, you know, I'll just have you multitask. Is that okay?
That's
okay.
Fine. Okay.
All right. Okay.
You want to see real multitasking? Sign into my Patreon page.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's go ahead and play the music, and I will ask the first question. How about that? All right. The question is, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
No, that's not the question. Okay. Timmy has an awful game of golf. He comes off the 18th hole and he says, "It was my blank."
You cut out.
Yeah, you cut out for a second.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cut the music.
Yeah, see, that's when you go.
See, this is the
All right.
beauty of StreamYard. Okay,
All right,
so the
go ahead.
question is, Timmy has an awful game of golf. He comes off the 18th hole and says, "It was my blank." So you have to fill in the blank.
It was my blank what? That was like an incomplete. It was.
You have to complete the sentence and you have to write it down.
What was it that caused my awful game of golf?
Wait, you don't have to say it. You have to write it down because you have to match your brother.
I forgot.
Oh my God. Why does that remind me of Starsky and Hutch? It totally does.
I got it.
Oh no, my marker doesn't work. Dang it.
Looks like you lose on this one.
I don't think so. I'm gonna find another.
Starsky and Hutch. That's not Starsky. Oh my God.
Hold on. You've got it. Do you have one, Timmy?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
You know what I watched last night? Oh,
What is that?
speaking of crime stuff. Remember the Patriots tight end years ago, Hernandez?
Yeah, Aaron Hernandez. He's in jail.
Yeah, I
Or is
watched
he
that
dead?
last
I
night.
don't know.
He killed himself. He hung
That's
himself.
right. That's right. Yeah. That's the Patriot way, right?
Yeah. Just goes to show you how good Brady really was or is.
Okay.
Patriots are out. Tampa's in.
Oh yeah. Did you see that comeback he had yesterday? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's have Marco go first. So here's the question. Oh, it was my wife. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, it was my wife. There you go.
Okay. Tracy.
And then I said it was my club. So what did Timmy say? It was my draw. Ooh. So what was that? Let's see. For Mark, it was a. And for me, it was a.
Not looking good, Mark.
No.
Right.
Better
Okay.
start tuning up the music.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to be. So Scott has 1 point. Mark has 0. Okay. Ready for the. Ready for the next question? Okay. All right. Next question. Timmy is cooking a special.
Oh, you didn't ask it yet? My bad.
You're so funny. Okay. Okay. Timmy is cooking a special dinner for Tracy. On his way to the stove, he reminds himself. Oh, sorry. I can't even read my writing. On his way to the store to get ingredients for this special dinner, he reminds himself, "Don't forget to get blank." Special dinner for Tracy. Don't forget to get. It's kind of weird without the music, but
I know. Well, let's see what.
Okay.
Are you done? You guys done? Let's see
Yeah.
what you got, Tracy.
Oh, do I go first? Okay, I
do
said
first.
don't forget to get wine.
Mark.
What- Wine! Oh my god! Booze! Oh my gosh! So now Scott has 2 and Mark has 1. See how fun this game is? I don't know how the audience. I can't even see the chat because I'm doing the sound effects. At this point in time, we're doing this for prosperity's sake, guys. Isn't this fun? Or maybe not. Well, okay. All right, third question. Everybody ready?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm ready.
Timmy is on Facebook and he gets upset at a post. He responds with, "You've got blank." All right.
All right.
We all ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mark gets to go. He's got, oh wait, sorry. You've got blank. Nerve. Very good. Very good. So mine's along the same line, but I said balls. Oops,
Oh.
balls. What about you, Timmy? Oh, no common sense. Oh.
Hit
Ouch.
again.
Oh,
It
man.
was a double whammo.
Yeah, how come she don't get no buzzes?
I thought that was my buzz too. You want me?
Go.
Right, yeah, that was my buzz. Wow, I've got wine and balls and club. Boy, I'm ready for New Year's, dude. Look at all this.
If
I'm
I
ready
put
to go
mine
to
all
Las
together,
Vegas.
my driver has no common sense but booze.
We just invented a game within a game. So, all right. Okay. So, question number 4. Now, Mark, you'd be able to get this one. It's about football. Okay. So here you go. All right. Timmy is watching a Lions game. And of course, the team is losing. He yells at the TV, "Come on, you know that was blank."
Oh, that's easy.
I don't even know what this means, but
That's a
I
that's a loud marker.
It is. I can smell it down here.
Ooh. All right. Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
me. Okay. I said offsides just because that's what I always hear him say offsides. But
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
that ain't gonna cut it.
Go ahead. What is it, Mark?
A foul. Oh, a penalty. A foul would mean for Mark and a for me.
I didn't hear that last. Can you buzz that? I didn't hear.
We are officially tied, Mark.
All
Scott
right.
and Mark are tied 2-2. And we have 3 questions left to go. All right. Timmy is at the movies, and it's just getting to the good part when he tells Tracy, "Oh no, I have to blank."
Easy.
Is my marker too loud? I'm self-conscious about my marker now. All right. Timmy, you got your answer?
Sure.
Okay. So I say P.
P.
Ooh.
Timmy's always got a P. This could go for any.
All right,
Even
we're officially.
Gates just got that one right. You know, I have to thank Dad for my small blotter. So
Oh,
thanks,
geez,
Dad.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we are still officially tied, and I did need to put an easier question in there just in case somebody was really struggling. But we're on a roll now. We got 2 more questions to go, and to be honest, I wrote these questions not last week, but even the week before because I was thinking we'd be doing this last week, but we did something else. So, all right, question number 6. Timmy is in the shower and drops the soap. He says, "Oh no, now I need to blank." Oh, ran out of paper. Sorry.
You know what was funny though is when Tim texted me the other day and says, "I got your gift. Can I open it?" And I says, "Yeah, man, go ahead." Then he replies back to me, "Oh, that wasn't your gift. I forgot I ordered something."
This is it right here. I didn't even look to see who it was from.
So is that not meant for us? We got to send it back.
No, it is. It's not-
Tim ordered that for himself.
yeah,
Oh.
Oh, look, see, 420's on there.
it is.
420.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Did you put that on there, or did the post office put that on there?
I wouldn't put that on there. No.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, the question is, Timmy's in the shower. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, I didn't even write my answer. Sorry. I'm going to try and do this really quiet.
JD is just she's out there. She's like, man.
What do you mean she's out there?
I can't see the
Oh.
chat.
You can't see the chat? Okay.
No, what's JD saying? Wait.
Her answer is bend over.
JD, she's my type of girl.
Now I have to bend over. Oh my God. You guys are on the same page. Look at that. I said rope. I will have to rope myself. Get it? Oh man, is that an epic fail for all of us? Bend over. Bend over. No, I think it's got to be a fail. And we're still tied. Oh my gosh. So for Mark and for Scott. Dang. All right. Last question. And if we do have a tiebreaker, I think Timmy thought of, if we do have a tie, we do have a tiebreaker, and it's not a question, it's something else, right? Do you remember what the tiebreaker
Well, it could
was?
be a question and then like have
What
a number as an answer.
The tiebreaker is if we had a tie, we both had to do a consequence.
Oh,
That's right,
okay.
because neither one of you won.
Yeah, right. That's what we decided. Okay, last question here. Timmy walks into a bar. And what does that say?
You can't even read her own writing. What the heck?
It says something about a mask. I guess he's wearing a mask. Oh, no. Okay.
That's why you can't read it. It's all muffled from the mask.
Timmy walks into a bar and
Oh, I got it.
Wait a minute.
There,
I
that's
didn't
the
know
answer.
question.
Well, yeah,
That's good.
I got my mask on my pen.
All right, wait. Let me do this over again. Timmy goes into a bar wearing a mask. And he says to this was last week or 2 weeks ago that I did these questions. And he says to the bartender, "I'll have blank." I don't know why I said he's wearing a mask. Okay. Timmy, you got yours done?
Yeah, I
All
got it.
right, Marco. All right, Marco, you're going to go first. A beer. Okay. I said a straw because, he's wearing a mask. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Looks
See,
like
if you had a pendulum, you would have known. Sagacious
Oh.
got it right.
Oh, she said beer. Oh, it was the mask and the Guinness. Somebody got really specific. A poo. Where's that? A poo. Well, anyway, we don't. That was probably the last question. Oh my gosh, that leaves me with the consequence. So not only did I have to make fun of myself, and then nobody can buzz me though. So let's see.
The problem is now, if I decide to have you sing a song, how can you stop yourself?
That's exactly what I can't. So I can't do that consequence, and I can't. Well, I could show you my dance moves if I had any. We could do the sock inspection, or I could make 4 animal noises.
I want to go with the animal noises.
Wait, don't I get to choose?
No, I'll choose.
You get to choose?
Yeah, that was the rules.
Oh man. Okay, so you want me to make 4 animal noises?
Well, I'm going to write them down before you even do them because I know which ones you're going to do.
What?
I do.
You don't get to be in control of my animal
I
noises.
know an animal. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna guess which ones you're gonna do.
Oh, you're gonna guess which ones I'm gonna do. Okay, because I've got to figure this out. Like God, Scott. Scott, you owe me one here because we would be doing a sock inspection of Scott right now. If to be honest.
All right, I already know what 4 you're gonna do. So go ahead, do your 4 animal noises.
Okay. I had to write them down so I can remember them. Okay, I'm going to save the best one for last. All right.
Okay.
But the very first one is meow.
All right.
You need to take that cat to the vet.
Better be calling the pound for that.
Really? That's so bad. I was like, okay, so this is how my cat Malia meows. She goes, hey, hey. I don't know. I think she should be taken to the vet. I was like, meow. Yeah, you're right. That does sound. Or like Louis, he goes, meow, meow, meow.
Because he wants food.
Meow. Okay, so there's one. And then let's see. I don't know what this is. I think it's a wolf. It's like, oh, is that a coyote or a wolf?
That's okay. It could be either one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then there was something that Timmy hates to be around, but they're one of the smartest animals on the earth, and that's something that stole a peanut butter pretzel from his golf bag.
Crow.
That's a crow. Yes. All right. So the last one's going to be, I have to scoot my chair out here. All right, so this is my bull impression. I
was way off. I got one of them.
Pig.
I
horse,
thought.
Oh, cat, dog.
I figured you would have done something easier.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said
man,
pig,
that hurt
cat,
my head.
dog, and then I thought she was gonna do like an elephant.
Oh, that would have been good too.
I don't know how an elephant
Oh,
sounds.
man. I'm
All right,
sweating
we
under
are
my armpits
really-
now. I'm gonna have to take my. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna have to. All right. Well, anybody who can form a sentence out of their
No, you should sell them.
Rope, pea, wine, offsides, club, and balls.
His what?
I'm trying to form I'm trying to form a sentence with my words. It can't be done. Sorry. Well, this has been fun.
It can't be done. You just don't want to put forth the effort.
Well, I don't know. You want to psychoanalyze me?
Yeah, a little bit. I guess
All right,
not.
next subject. Yeah. You know, playing this sort of game just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. Where did that come from?
Oh my gosh, that was for JD, wasn't it?
Yeah. JD likes that sound, of course. Well, any parting comments? Any questions that came up? I have not been looking at the chat.
No.
Nothing. Wow. This has been a fun time. For me, it has been, even though I had to play Scott for a little while. And, I think Scott would be proud to have my nose. What do you think?
Yeah.
Anything smaller than what he has is good.
Well, I guess that concludes this episode of Calming the Chaos live stream. Unless either of you have a joke for me that we want to end up on this nice solstice day. And
Yeah, isn't there supposed to be something that hasn't happened in like 1,226 years? I'm not sure if I got the number right.
Is that like Jupiter and
The Star of
Saturn?
Bethlehem tonight.
Yeah, Jupiter and Saturn are like right next to each other, and they're really bright.
Yeah, it's Star of Bethlehem, I believe they consider it.
Is it snowing out by you?
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Jupiter and Saturn are supposed to be so close that you can like put your pinky finger right there and you can see them in the night sky. And tonight they're supposed to be the closest. And yeah, it hasn't happened in a long time.
I think it's 1,226 years, but don't quote me on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I won't.
I thought there was supposed to be an eclipse too, but just a lot of starry things. But we can't see anything because it's freaking raining here, and it's supposed to snow. So,
That's not around here. It's supposed to be up north.
oh, is it?
Yeah, we don't have any snow in Michigan.
No, just rain. Then it's going to stop. It's been nice for the next 3 days.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you two joining me today on this this live stream, and I'm just going to stick around, you guys. I'd like to talk to you afterwards, okay? And
Sure.
let's see if I can pull this off. Shall I?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Calming the Chaos. If the information in today's podcast was helpful, please consider subscribing and share it with your friends. You can find this podcast on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube. You can also go to my website at www.lokahicounseling.com for more resources for calming your mental and emotional chaos. This includes a CD I created that teaches you how to practice mindfulness in less than 10 minutes. So check it out. Thanks again for listening, and I look forward to sharing my next podcast episode with you. In the meantime, take care.